Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. A very sweet and vanilla welcome all. I'm expecting your blessed health along your sweet family, and most importantly, you are thankful to Almighty Allah. Well, let me update about Peshawar. So in Peshawar, it rains around about 5 to 20 minutes. It did not rain, but it was pouring. It poured heavy rain last night around about 9 o'clock. And that made the environment so sober and decent and pleasant at the moment. And yes, there is nothing from my side. Now, if there is something from your side, so I would love to listen. And yes, today Saad is going to be absent. And Mr. Zia's cousin passed away. She was a teenager. So, Inna Ilahi wa Inna Ilaihi Raji'un. May Allah bless her soul. So, yes, Nayab ma'am, how are you? What is going on in your side?
Assalamu alaikum, sir. How are you?
Walaikum salam, blessed. And how are you?
I'm fine, sir. Nowadays, I'm busy in admissions. Too much pressure on me for first year admission. As I am admission in charge, so I have to prepare brochures, flexes regarding admission campaign. In school, sir, we have actually different portfolio in like head of academics, head of exams, head of security and admission. Actually, I have 3 portfolio at the same time. I'm a head of security, transport, canteen, and admission in charge as well. So, yes, sir. So nowadays, too much pressure on me, sir. And you know, sir, there are many people, they jealous, they hate me.
Why?
And, sir, actually, the extra portfolio given to us, they charge, they pay extra charges for one portfolio. That's why everyone fight to gain portfolio, sir. I don't know why they given this portfolio to me, but people always fighting against each other to get one portfolio. I am getting 5,000 for each portfolio, sir. So, sir, we have to work too much work for each portfolio, sir. I'm so many times I have said to my principal, please take this portfolio.
Okay.
But she told me, we are trust on you.
MashaAllah, that's good. Trust is everything in the world. When belief is
Yes.
everything in the world. Once the belief or trust is broken, then it's very difficult to live in this world.
सर कई चीजों से वो मुझसे इस तरह करती हैं, लेकिन कहती हैं कि हम ट्रस्ट किसी पे नहीं कर सकते हैं, आप थोड़ा रूड हो जाती हैं, सारी चीजें कहती हैं, लेकिन कहती है हम मतलब इस आप बहुत होनेस्ट हैं, इस मामले में हम किसी पे ट्रस्ट नहीं करते हैं. मैं कहती हूँ ले लें सर, मेरी जान छूटे.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And I'm sorry, again, I forgot the school name. Cantonment School or what?
Sir, Kent Public School and Girls College, sir, Aptabad. Sir, actually, it's under the Cantonment Board, sir, school.
Cantonment Board. And Farhan is in the same school or Farhan? Again, I forgot the school name as well.
Sir, Army Bernal. She's studying in Army Bernal, sir.
Bernal.
Yes, sir. For boys.
And Iman is also there.
No, sir. She's in another school, sir. PIPS Pakistan International Public School, sir. In Farhan campus, only boys are studying, and Iman, because they are near to our home, so Farhan is just cross the road, and school will be there. and Iman is also near to street, sir. Pips and school, sir.
Okay. And Idris Saab is in
Provide the
which?
structure, sir. Yes, sir.
And Idris Saab is in which university?
Sir, Comsets University.
Oh, mashallah.
Sir, he is a visiting lecturer in Comsets University, but he is a associate professor in Government College of Management Sciences, Sir, Ahmedabad.
That's
Associate professor. Yes, sir.
mashallah. Yeah, associate is mashallah. He's I would say,
Grade 19, sir.
yeah, mashallah. He deserves that.
Yes. Yes, sir. He deserves, sir. He's a very competent, sir.
And his field is management sciences. It means computer.
No, sir. Computer is another subject, sir, and management sciences is a whole department. It includes finance, HR, marketing,
Oh, yes. Okay.
economics, sir. Sir, we are from the same field, sir.
Yeah, you are from the same field.
Yes,
Mashallah. That's great.
yes, sir.
So he used to go in Comset, or he is going.
Yes, sir.
So what do you have planned for Mr. Farhan?
Sir, he want to join, sir, forces.
Courses.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now he cannot decide at the moment until. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And I don't think like you people also have decided something for him.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It's depend on situation, sir.
Yeah, depending on the situation as well.
Yes, sir.
All right, yeah, but not to worry, mashallah, your parents are so educated, and no doubts that he will be crossing your and his father's designation, inshallah.
Yes, sir. Farhan is competent, sir. He not just memorize the bookish knowledge, sir. But Idris guide and to memorize other things, conceptual study, focus on conceptual study. कोई बुक से क्वेश्चन से उनको नहीं समझाता, या मैं कहती हूँ कि हम सिर्फ पैटर्न बताते हैं और फिर हम क्वेश्चन देते हैं कि खुद से सॉल्व करो, बुक से नहीं, तो वो कर लेते हैं माशाल्लाह.
That's great. And yesterday, like you said that you're not feeling okay. So are you okay now?
Yes, sir. Actually, sir, my job description is, sir, accountant and administration, sir. Sir, and head of academics always sir degrade me. We are educationist people, like in front of many people, sir, so many times. तो मैं कितनी दफा घर में आती हूँ, आई थिंक लाइक डे के काश कि मैं एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन में ना होती, मैं भी टीचर होती. Always she said like that, we are educationist, she's accountant, admission in charge, and so sir, I really feel कि ऐसा ना होता, मैं भी टीचर होती तो शायद ये मुझे ना कहती.
Okay, like I would say one thing, you should not take it negative. It's life, and everywhere the system is here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, like you should not think like this. Okay,
मेरा क्वेश्चन सर, सिर्फ मेरा एक क्वेश्चन होता है मेरे माइंड में कि अगर मैं जैसे वो लोग हैं, अगर मैं वैसे अडॉप्ट हो जाती हूँ उनकी उसमें, तो इट्स मीन के मैं भी फिर गलत करूंगी. मैनी थिंग्स सर, मैं उनके साथ बहुत ऐसी चीजें हैं जो मैं समझती हूँ कि वो ठीक नहीं है, उसमें डिसऑनेस्टी आती है, फिर मैं वो अडॉप्ट नहीं कर सकती सर. मेरा इशू ये है.
that's a good thing. And besides that, I would like to give the reference of such people. I mean to say such people, not including you, because right now you express your word. That's why I have to share this Holy verse of Holy Quran. Allah is saying, for example, the Holy Quran, whatever you are, whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you have, whatever you don't have, if you are thankful, so Allah will observe and give more. If you are unthankful and complain, then Allah is saying, I'm going to make you worse of it. So
Yes.
if you are keep thinking like this, if you keep complaining like this, so I'm really sorry, madam, there will be no progress in your life. And of course, the things that you're having at the moment, so Allah will also take. Now, this is our belief. So
Sir,
you have to be neutral.
neutral, sir, is very difficult, sir.
Not
Sometimes,
difficult. Fight with your brain. Not difficult. That needs huge perspective. It's not difficult. It's not difficult at all. I am saying, if you
yes,
have a lot of perspectives, it's not difficult. It's not resilient, I would say.
yes, sir.
You should
Sir, only
think on it.
yes, sir. I think खामोश ही रहना ठीक होता है.
Yeah.
Silence is only thing, sir. And you find salvation, sir.
One thing, like for example, if they are saying something, or if they find any fault in your job or something like this, so it's better to improve in that. But if there is no fault in saying something, still you have to improve it in both sides.
Yes, sir.
In both sides.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes, Mariam, ma'am.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum salam.
Sir, not some special, but last night, all Afghan people went come on the road and for supporting and cheering Afghan force. They said Allahu Akbar, and they have all people have showed that they are pray and they are support with them.
Yes, like I heard the news of Herat, and Heratians, they leave their homes and were saying Allahu Akbar, and they were standing with the forces, and they will never let the government to be assigned to Afghans. Yes, that's a good sign. There cannot be war, there cannot be peace, and until unless uh, we shouldn't be united. So that seems to be so difficult. Like the Pakistan government, I think 2 days or 3 days ago, they invited so many people. I don't know their names. Tulu News, RTA News, and some other people to Islamabad. And over here, Fawad Chaudhry, who is the Minister of IT, Shehryar Afridi, who is the Exterior Minister, I think so, and President Dr. Arif Alvi. I would say the top panelists joined the session. And there is also conflict between Pakistan and Afghanistan nowadays regarding the conflict that started in the past in the form of Taliban's. Still, the same conflict is present. Furthermore, I would say politics are politics. Politicians are, I would say, they're venomous people. Politicians, they're venomous. They're toxic. They're poisonous. They can never be trusted. Okay, none of the, not I would say none. Like look at the politics of America. Their leaders are what? Noxious. They are poisonous. Even the Turkey, they're not clean. They do not have even clean leaders. Pakistan, they do not have clean leaders. Afghanistan, India, Bangladesh, England, France. But yes, maybe the Finland is the first educated country with 100% educated people, and the best knowledge is the best education system is in Finland. Finland. I would say there maybe their politicians are so sophisticated and optimist. And I would also consider Switzerland, Norway. Maybe I believe something like that. Even look at the Saudi. Their political leaders are also not optimist regarding Muslims. Okay, so one simple thing I would like to say about this politics, as far as I have experienced, a common mind can never understand the vision of politicians. And if you really want to understand the politics, then you're supposed to become heinous. You know, heinous. So make it a napak insan banna hai. You should become napak. You should become dirty, messy. Because sometimes you'll be observing that yes, this thing is wrong, but still you have to be quiet. Like, don't you know like what is going on in Afghanistan? The ministers, they don't know about such things. They know. Okay, in Pakistan, don't you know, for example, what is happening? Sometimes it used to be sexual harassment or heinous actions, injustice, tribal areas injustice, Islamabad case, lots of. Don't you know that? Okay, robberies, kidnappings, and all those things. So, like bringing the grenades or weapons from other country crossing the border. Don't you know the government or the ministers? They all know. They all know. So it's a game. It's a game. I forgot the quotations of Aristotle. I think Aristotle says something like that regarding politicians. Yes, Aristotle said or something like yes. Aristotle said that, for example, the children of ministers and children of ministers or other people, send them or let them live as civilian, then there will be complete peace in the country. There will be complete peace in the country. So politics and politicians, that it's not easy for anyone to understand it. And it's better we should not talk about it. I told you yesterday, like I'm talking about these things, okay? I know these things are not going to benefit me. Even I cannot bring any changes. My job is like instructing. I can do up to limit. So, you know, the force can do everything. The force can do everything. Yeah, it's the only history that Turkey has stopped the forces in the history. In the history, the Turkey civilians has stopped its betrayed army. Betrayed army. The army betrayed Recep Tayyip Erdogan. But the civilians stood with Recep Tayyip Erdogan and defeated the army. That was an history. Clear? Okay, if you are defending one politician, after 1 month, after 6 days, the same politician you will be hating because of the decision he will be taking, or because of the not taking decision that he will be taking, because of the things happening in the country. One time you will be happy with the decision, but after 1 month, you will not be happy. So politicians are not to be your favorite at all. And it's not the politicians who are running the country. It is the security who are running the country. Like, Joe Biden is nothing. America forces out everything. Who is Joe Biden? Just the name, okay? Justin Trudeau, the Prime Minister of Canada, he's nothing. The forces out everything. Pakistan, Imran Khan, no, the forces. Afghanistan, Ashraf Ghani, no, the forces. India, Narendra Modi. I think India, yes, India is not bound to forces because of population. Because of population. Like India, only Prime Minister has the entire in charge. The force has no connection with the Prime Minister in India, I think so. Because there's a problem of Muslims and Hindus also. And actually, people don't understand such things, right? If you really want to understand the politics, you will take ages, but you will not understand. But yes, if politicians want to survive, they have to do compromise as well. Like I would like to give the example of over here that I know, Maulana Fazul Rahman. People call him lots of things regarding him. Even I do not like any politicians, but he is in parliament. If he wouldn't be in parliament, so I don't think there would be a name of Islam. If there wouldn't be Islamic parliamentarians, that's also a point. So at some point, Maulana Fazl Rahman is saying okay to the government, although he knows that this is the wrong thing, but still he says okay, only for in order to save Islam, in order to be in the parliament, so he can do something regarding Islam. But this is also a point. This is also a point. Islamic faiths, Islamic tools are going to be saved by such leaders. Actually, we don't like the scholars and Maulvis too much, right or not? The scholars they're the very purest people in the world, but it's the Talib who defamed its names, who badnaam the scholars, the Qaris, only because of Talib. It's some people who kept large beard and did some stupid work. They defamed the scholars and Qaris and the Sunnah of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And don't you know that the government doesn't know about such people? They know. They know, believe me, they know. They are called paid agencies. I mean to say America, Israel, Russia. They have NGOs in Pakistan and Afghanistan. They are paid NGOs. And they are not bringing violation. They are trying to bring the changes regarding the faith. Like maybe you know about Islam, but I think not yesterday. Yes, yesterday it happened, I think so. It was a photo session of modeling of young boy and young girl and the dress they wore and the picture they have taken at the backside was written Faith Iman. Now, what do you think about such people? Do they have such courage? Believe me, like even if I have very high influence, even I cannot dare to do such thing. Now, there is a point. There is a point. There's a very simple point. Just think upon it. The dress they wore, believe me, it was absolutely unmodesty. It was so heinous. So we should live our life as we are living. Yes, freedom of expression should be there. Like we are allowed to express our thoughts. That's okay. Like right now, I have allowed express my thought. I'm allowed. You're allowed. Everybody is allowed. But to bring changes, it's not in my hand. It's not in your hand. Yes, to bring changes, it's in my hand, in my family. In my family. The way I teach, the way the people I meet, who are close, who can trust. The rest, I cannot. You cannot do. I cannot do, and you cannot do. Simple as that. So sometimes high authorities know each and everything, and they intentionally become silent due to some boundaries. Now, let me give you a very simple example regarding this, then we should discuss our topics. Okay, like there was extreme level of war in Palestine. So some people were shouting that why Turkey is not going and supporting Afghanistan. Okay, Pakistan is not going and supporting, Turkey is not supporting, Saudi is not supporting. Simple as that. If Saudi, Turkey, or Pakistan violates the international rule, so other countries will not leave Turkey, Saudi, or Pakistan. You're bound. You cannot cross the limit. अब बाउंड हो जाते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल इसकी मिसाल ऐसा है कि हमसाए में कुछ जंग फसाद एंड ऑल दोस थिंग्स है और मैं हूँ यहाँ पे, राइट. अब मैं यहाँ पे हूँ, अभी हमसाए का जंग किसी दूसरे हमसाए के साथ और मैं यहाँ पे हूँ, और इस पे जुल्म भी हो रहा है, मुझे पता है, इस पे जुल्म भी हो रहा है, मुझे पता है. लेकिन जिस कॉलोनी में मैं रहता हूँ वहाँ पे एक कम्युनिटी है, वहाँ पे लिखा होता है शुरुआत में अगर आप वायलेशन किया है ऑल दोस थिंग्स किसी काम की दूसरे काम में, सो यू विल बी चार्ज लाइक दिस. आप ये चार्ज होंगे, इस किस्म के चार्जेस. तो चार्ज में अफोर्ड नहीं कर सकता, दैट्स व्हाई बिकम साइलेंट. अच्छा, क्लियर. दिस इज द फर्स्ट थिंग. सेकंड, कुछ इंटरनेशनल रूल्स हैं दैट ऑल ऑफ द कंट्रीज हैव साइंड. जब वो रूल ब्रेकआउट हो जाए, जब ब्रेकआउट हो जाए तो फिर थर्ड, फोर्थ, फिफ्थ, सिक्स कंट्री इन्वॉल्वमेंट करेंगे उसमें जरूर, पक्का. Again, and when Germany there was a war between Germany and France in 1992. Listen to this, okay? The reason I'm telling you why all the countries are not interrupting. This is the strong reason. So there was a Belgium in the middle of Germany and France. There was a Belgium, and Belgium proclaimed is officially announced. Belgium proclaimed that we are neutral. We are neutral. We are neither with Russia nor German nor with France. Belgium said. Who said Belgium? And England at that time was superpower also. England said, okay, you're neutral, the German and France will not attack. But at that time, there was a commander by the name Henry Maginot. Henry Maginot constructed the fort Qilla, bunkers, troops, anti-tanks. They made houses, which were not actually houses, which were military houses, and borders. They were mined. Who? The France ministers. And even the German attacked, so we can easily push them back. At that time, the German population was doubled in the France. But the German knew that we cannot defeat the bunkers, forts, and the Maginot Line they made from the border, like China Wall. So they thought to attack from the back side, from the Belgium side. So they entered they invaded, they defeated the Belgium. Now the German violated the rule. Why they have violated? In order to take the position of Maginot Place, which was so strong border. Now, when the Germany violated, so the England entered to the war. England entered to the war. So that way, over here, the violation of German lost the war. So the same case, the countries cannot involve directly without taking proper permission. If they take, so third, fourth, fifth countries will attack the same country who is getting involved. So this is the reason what the politicians or what is really going on in politics. So always, we will always hope for the best regarding Afghanistan, because it's too much now. In the same case, Palestine, Gaza, Kashmir, and tribal areas of Pakistan. So we all know there is extreme level of bad happenings are going on, and we should always hope for the best. Clear, Maria ma'am? Okay. Now, let's discuss the vocabulary. So up to 47, dunk, fete, detractor, and dark horse we discussed. Right now we are going to discuss the baneful. Now what's mean by baneful? Baneful means if something is harmful. Now what's mean by harmful? If something is harmful, it means that thing is not going to be benefited. That thing is going to be nuqsandeh. So you can say baneful. Like for example, smoking is baneful, but still we smoke. Right or not? Okay, I have to reach to my destination very fast. If I'm going to drive the car very fast, it means that is going to be baneful for me. Then the next one we are having nefarious. Nefarious means heinous. Heinous means a dirty action, napak action is called nefarious. Like sexual harassment have been going on. These are nefarious actions. Like misbehaving with the parents or nefarious actions. Contaminate. Contaminate means polluting. When you are polluting the environment, it means you are contaminating. One, we are having puff, dua, luge, dua, we saw it, luge, the puff. So if the puff is increasing in a society, it means the factories are contaminating, the cars, the vehicles are contaminating. Then the next one we are having noxious. Noxious means toxic. Toxic means venomous. Venomous means poisonous. And poisonous means zehar guntaji, zehrila. Now, how can you give the example of noxious? I told you politicians are always noxious. A simple mind cannot understand their magic tricks of minds. So, banful, harmful, nefarious, heinous, contaminate, pollute, noxious, toxic, venomous, poisonous. Any question, please?
Sir, could you repeat the meaning of nefarious?
Which one? Banful?
52?
Okay, nefarious. Nefarious means heinous.
No, sir. 52.
Nefarious. Nefarious means heinous. Heinous means napak amal kamchi. Dirty action. Na pak karchigi. Na walich karke kamchichi.
Okay, sir.
Dirty action. Okay, now give me example, please.
A nefarious action is painful for our faith, for our iman, and contaminate whether is noxious for health, especially for respiratory system.
Okay. Yes. Other examples, please.
Sir, I said for all, a nefarious action is painful for our faith and contaminate whether is noxious for health, especially for respiratory system.
All right. Thank you so much. Now, oh, sorry, we were in unit 4, right?
So today we will study idioms.
Idioms. Idioms, not idioms.
Yes. Idioms.
Okay, idioms. Have you heard the name of idioms?
No, sir.
Okay, like maybe you heard like this in English speaking. It's a piece of cake for me. It's a piece of cake for me. Like dark horse you listened. Right?
Yes, sir.
In the same case, don't kick the bucket here. Let's talk Turkey. And all those things are called idioms. Now, what is an idiom? How can we understand? Idioms are actually having one word, 2 words, or more than 2 words, which do not give us the original meaning, but they give us another meaning. They actually do not give us the actual meaning. They give us another meaning. Is called as an idiom. Like how? If I give a very simple example over here, they are 24/7. What did I say about the idioms? They do not give us the original meaning, but they give us another meaning. 24/7, the actual meaning is what? It means 20.